Good morning, good morning, good morning. Bon dia. I hope that everyone is cool. If you have any problem with the audio or the video, let me know. If everything is okay, let me know as well. By the way, I can see that Finn, you have taken the membership. Congratulations, brother. Sorry, welcome, brother. Welcome to the members area. I hope that you will get something new from the members only live, and it will help you. It will clear something about reading this market. And don't worry, I will be back with the members only live again, but after Hajj, while I will be in Portugal with my setup, I will be back with the members only some more videos. Okay, so don't think that it's like wasting of some money. This is your deserve. You deserve it. That's why I will do it. Thank you, Donicho, for that penguin. Good morning, Andre. Steven, good morning, brother. Thank you always for your teachings. You're most welcome, brother. MB Trader, good morning. Almamudi, clear. Thank you, brother, for confirming. David, thank you so much. Kenjong, thanks for the penguin. We will do the greetings after a bit. But before that, I would love to say that today I will give one 50k Take Profit Trader account. This is gonna be the giveaway. Next week, I will make some giveaway 150k account, okay, from Take Profit Trader. But I will not going to do that because I'll be in Hajj. But on behalf of me, Tamimi will host the giveaway through the Discord. Okay, so if you are our Discord member, which is absolutely free, keep an eye over there. Of course, he will mention everyone to join that giveaway, and you will be able to take a chance. Maybe 2 150k account or maybe 3 150k account. I'm just not sure yet. While they will confirm me, then I will be able to confirm you how many 150k account I'm going to give. Okay, it can be 150k account as well. So not sure yet, but while I will get the confirmation, you will know that by anyhow. So I hope that I have cleared that part. Just make sure that you have joined to our Discord group. It's in the pinned comment in the comment box. Yesterday I have talked about the London session. I showed you one after another, how to trade London session. Okay, it's all about how to trade the London session the easiest way. And today I showed you the exact execution. I started to record the video from here so that you can understand that I'm trying a lot of times, and then when it worked, I just recorded it and I posted it. No, I didn't do that. That's why I started to record it from long before the entry, so that you can understand that where I was exactly looking for the buy and what was the reason. That was the first opportunity. I was not informed of my chart. That is why I didn't take that entry, but I just told, if you have watched my video, execution video, you have already know that that was the first opportunity to take the entry. This was the next opportunity to take the London session trade. Okay, only inversion fair value gap entry and 22 YT model entries are valid around the London session. Can I take order block entry? Of course you can do it, but for me the most confident entries are going to happen in London session exactly from inversion fair value gap or 22 YT model. Just my opinion. You can trade London session in different way. I have no problem with that. Please trade it. I'm explaining what is the easiest way for me. I was explaining that things. There was the 7 AM kill zone entry. I was recording this video because I was expecting this displacement before 7:30. So if I could get that displacement before 7:30, I could take that sell. Unfortunately, the displacement you can see happened after 7:30, which is around 7:34. So I didn't take this entry. I knew it will go for it is going to fall, but I didn't take that entry because of the discipline. You can't ignore the rules. If you want to ignore the rules, it's absolutely up to you. I have no problem with that. I would love to follow the rules. And for me, after 7:30, if I get the opportunity, I'm not interested to take that entry. Absolutely not. It will work. I don't care. I'll sacrifice this trade. But no trade is valid after 7:30. The displacement happened after 7:30. I didn't take this entry. I have outlined this and I showed it this execution to my Discord and told that it's not valid just because it is after 7:30. The rules is from 6:30 I will start to look for relatively equal highs or relatively equal lows will be taken, and you can see that this is that 6:30 candle market fall didn't clear any relatively equal lows. You can say this is the relatively equal lows, brother. Why you are not using this? I need something this type of relatively equal lows, not like sideways candle. This is all sideways candle to me. I could force the market. I'm not interested to force the market. That is why I didn't use it. If it could take this relatively equal loss or that relatively equal loss, I would say that okay, it has cleared the relatively equal loss. As you can see here, it has cleared that relatively equal loss after highs after 6:30. It has cleared that, and finally it has taken that high. Do I care about that? No, I don't care about that. Even if it has cleared that high before falling, I really don't care about that. All I need relatively equal highs. While it has been taken, sell has started to be formed on this market. Unfortunately, the setup has created after 7:30. I missed this trade, but the logic is after taking the relatively equal highs, I should keep looking for selling opportunity only. If it could take the relatively equal lows, I would start to look for the buying opportunity, and I could take that buy from this displacement after 7. So this is the 7 candle. This is that 7 what type? 702 candle, a very nice displacement, fair value gap. I could take that buy from this fair value gap if it could clear some kind of relatively equal lows. It didn't do that. I didn't take the buy. I was looking for sell. Setup didn't happen before 7:30. I didn't take that entry. Okay, so I'm going to remove this one because it's not important at all to me anymore. For London session, there was another setup. If you take a closer look, this market went higher, made relatively equal highs here. See this relatively equal highs? This is that same high here from the London session, made relatively equal highs. After making that relatively equal highs, another selling opportunity from here. Market structure shift, fair value gap, trade that fair value gap, started to fall. I could go for that sell from here or from this inversion fair value gap. See this inversion fair value gap, anything. Whichever you like, you could use from the London session. See this candle, that candle has validated this inversion fair value gap. The very next candle, I would take that sell from here and I would go for the only 15 handle. Why? Because after building relatively equal lows here, sell side liquidity, I was looking for buy. While it has built relatively equal highs, I'm more interested to think about fall. I could look for that sell as well. I was not here again. After that entry, I was busy to edit that video and then to upload that video, so I was not over here, but that was the sell as well, valid. Now it is as in hindsight, you can think that brother, as a hindsight everyone can talk about this, but look at what I'm saying. It is very simple. Relatively equal lows, buy. Relatively equal highs, sell. That is the only thing. I will look for 15 handle run. Was there a 15 handle run? Let me check. From there, maybe stop loss is over here around this area. Target is just 15 handle. All of this entry, even if you take a closer look over here, I could go for the run for like how long? Until this area, right? Near about 77 handle. Of course, it is valid. If you would love to look for that, it is valid. But you have to make sure that you have taken the partial 15 handle partial. Wherever is your 15 handle, take the partial over there. And after taking the partial, put your stop loss to the break even, then catch the run. Look at this run, which I took here from the inversion fair value gap. If you have watched the execution video, of course, you will know that run, 56 handle run, close the partial 15 handle partial, put your stop loss to the break even, hold your trade as long as you want. Take that sell, close your 15 handle partial, hold it as long as you want after putting the stop loss to the break even. That is the only rules for the London session. This is yesterday's PM session. I would love to talk about this a bit here. So yesterday's morning session, all of you know that we have caught that run from first presented gap and we caught that run. Then that was little messy price action because the morning session has done its job. Whatever job it has done, it was needed to do, it has already done over there. I told yesterday, no sell is valid. No, not even a single sell is valid until the body closes below this new week opening gap low again. You should keep looking for the buy. Look at the reaction from the high of this new day opening gap as well as the new week opening gap. both are aligned with each other. So this that relatively, that high here, that was that area which was trading the high of this new week opening gap. While you have caught that run around the morning session, you don't need to enter into the market again. You can simply wait for the next session. Even if you'd love to look for another entry opportunities, make sure that you are going to target a smaller run, 20 handle, 25 handle run, something like that. If you target that, you will be most of the time you will be profitable. That was that relatively equal loss. I told yesterday that it can't be taken until the buy side liquidity is not cleared. This high, that high, that high, all of them are relatively equal highs. Until they are not cleared, you can't look for any kind of selling opportunity. Market went higher, cleared that relatively equal highs over here. After clearing this relatively equal highs, if you go to your back price action, you will see there is a fair value gap. So I was looking for sell here. I was not here actually. As a hindsight, I have marked them. That was the highest up close body close candle which has been valid as an order block by that candle. So this is my first opportunity to look for sell from the order block. My stop loss will be 2 tick above that order block. I'll get stopped out over here. 600 loss, I don't care about that. I know that what I'm doing. Next opportunity, while the body will close below this order block again, I will start to look for sell again. If I'm not interested to look for the sell from that order block, I will wait for the propulsion block. This market, before coming to this last fair value gap, while it came back again, the highest up close body close candle which has traded the order block, respected the min threshold of that order block, is going to be my propulsion block. I extended the propulsion block on my right, tap to this propulsion block. I'll be enter into the market again. Stop loss is going to cover that high. I should cover just the open of that order block, but as you can see, the stop loss is just 10 handle. So I put it above that propulsion block high just because it is 10 handle. Otherwise, I would put my stop loss by covering that open of that order block, would get stopped out. While it will close below this propulsion block one more time, I would go for re-entry over here. Stop loss would be the same area. So I would love to take a loss here first for the 5 handle, then we'll take that run for 27 handle. You can see how beautifully it has given me 27 handle over there. So as the stop loss is smaller, I would love to put it above that propulsion block here, just above that propulsion block, 1 or 2 tick above that. You can see how beautifully it has been traded and then fall until this area. Then it has keep falling. I don't care about that. I was watching this market. I'm sorry, I not here. I didn't watch. I was not here in front of my chart, to be honest here. So this market fall came, made the relatively equal lows over there. See this lows, that lows, they are the relatively equal lows. What I'm looking for now, only sell. Why? Because market has cleared the buy side liquidity. Most obvious buy side liquidity has been cleared. So I could look for the sell. I should look for the sell only. While market has traded this fair value gap over here from 15-minute chart, there is a very small fair value gap from 15-minute chart. This is that high that has been traded over here, and then that was another sell. See this highest up close body close candle which has traded the fair value gap from 15-minute chart. From here, the 15-minute fair value gap has been traded. While it has traded, the highest up close body close candle is going to be my next order block. Mark, this candle has validated the order block. Same logic here. See this order block, and this is that same order block. Extend it to your right. Take another sell over here. What I'm looking for? Only sell. Okay. Stop loss has to be 1 or 2 tick above that order block. Target is going to be this relatively equal lows. All of these lows, they are going to be the relatively equal lows. So this fair value gap below this relatively equal lows, that's gonna be my next opportunity to take sell. I was not interested to look for sell as I was not in front of my chart, but that is a valid sell from that order block. Depending on the same logic, it has cleared the buy side liquidity, it has left the sell side liquidity, traded the 15-minute bearish order block. I'm only interested to look for sell. It came here. I could go for that sell. I didn't mention it. Instead of that, I have shown you this relatively equal highs, which is an obvious liquidity. Market fall, cleared all of the sell side liquidity. This is that 1 minute last fair value gap. The 1 minute last fair value gap has been traded by that order block, the same time frame order block. By the way, guys, are you hearing me? Just let me know. Okay, if there is any problem, let me know. That is the lowest down close body close candle. I was in front of my chart. I was looking for a buy here. Unfortunately, I didn't get. I had a limit order over there. You can see here. That was the order block exactly over here. Unfortunately, this market didn't take me. Okay, you see here. Exactly my limit order was over there. Unfortunately, I was not able to take that buy here. And while this market came here, I closed my chart. I was watching a movie. Later, I opened my chart and saw the entry. Actually, this market, what happened over here? It came until this area, come back again. Why it came here? To trade that order block, finish the unfinished business. Lowest down close body close candle is going to be my order block. Now, sorry, propulsion block. As you can see, it's an indecisive candle, and this candle has closed above both of this candle. So I would love to use this two candle as my propulsion block. You can use three candle as your consecutive propulsion block. As it is obvious to me, I have marked this candle. That was the next opportunity to take the entry. You have to cover the open of this order block. I have covered the mean threshold of that order block by my stop loss. I could just cover the open of that order block while I'm taking the entry from this propulsion block. Where is going to be my target? This relatively equal highs, or what is called the obvious liquidity. I could go for that run over here. So this was the PM session. After the morning session, that beautiful run, it was consolidating. I don't need it because the job has to be done. The job has been done over here around this area, around the morning session here. It has been done over here. So morning session has done its job. Even that run was the bonus for me. Around this PM session, while this market has taken the buy side liquidity, it should fall. I had to catch that sell here, and then I had the next opportunity to take that sell here for that relatively equal loss. I had the opportunity to take the buy over here. That was the PM session. You will say this is hindsight, brother. Everyone can do that, but I'm showing you the same logic I always keep talking about. Sometimes this market is little shit, but look at here, that sell side liquid. I told that it's gonna be open. Nobody is going to take that sell until that buy side liquid is not taken, because it has closed above this new week opening gap. If it is taken, this market will keep falling. So before taking this sell side liquidity, how do I know that market is going to leave that liquidity? Leave that liquidity and going against your against that liquidity. It depends on your bias and the PDRA that is going to confirm where this market is going for. So this is all about that. So now here is the price action. What is your bias today? Let's go to the very short. Okay, I will go with very short here. So are you looking for buy or are you looking for sell? Until this last parallel gap is not broken from the weekly chart, I'm not interested to look for any kind of buy. My bias is not bullish. I will keep looking for selling opportunity until it is not broken. From the daily chart, as you can see, we had the inside candle, we got the expansion. Now you will say, brother, that is not expansion. Of course, that is the expansion. You can see a huge candle. Okay, comparing like these two candle, it's a huge candle, but it has provided both sell and buy. What is your bias today? Of course, bearish. I will not look for any kind of buy until this market is not going to break that fair value gap from the weekly chart. Until it is not broken, I will not look for any kind of buy. Here, this market should keep falling to until this area. That is my primarily interest to see. Here, you can see this, that buy side liquidity from the hourly chart. Let me mark it over here. That is that buy side liquidity from the hourly chart. Before falling, of course, it can go for that buy side liquidity. I will watch that things over here by using that fair value gap. If this fair value gap is not broken by today, I will keep looking for selling opportunity. If this fair value gap is broken, where is the hourly? Why I'm doing this so fast? Because I was watching this market, so I know what I should do. Okay, that is why I'm not waiting or I'm not watching anything. I'm just marking it because I was watching this market from the London session. So I know what I should look for. That is why I'm going so fast. Okay, so don't get confused that he can do this every time. No, I can't do that. I have to watch a lot of things before marking a level. But as I was watching this market, that is why I'm pretty much good to mark the level right now without watching. Until this hourly gap is not broken, I will keep looking for sell. If this market close above this hourly gap, I will start to look for this buy side liquidity from the hourly chart. But you told me that you are looking for sell only. Why you are now talking about the buy? Selling bias is from very higher time frame, weekly and daily chart. But from the lower time frame, I can go for buy and sell, buy and sell. I can do whatever I want to do. So until this gap is not broken, I'm not interested to look for any kind of buy. My interest is to look for sell only. And then how long you will look for sell? Until the 50% of that bullish fair value gap from the hourly chart. If the 50% is broken, I will keep looking for sell. If the 50% of this bullish gap hold the market, I'll start to look for buy again. Now I need to come here from 15-minute chart because it is important to show you the things. No sell is valid until this new week opening gap is not broken. So if the market is here and give me a selling opportunity around this area, I'm not able to take that sell. Why? Because this is above the new week opening gap. If it provided me a selling opportunity here where I will be able to take a partial to the top of this new week opening gap, I will go for that sell. Why? Because I will be able to take a partial. So if it is just above that new week opening gap high, I will give up that trade. Okay, no trade, no sell is valid from the top of the new week opening gap high. Otherwise, I will look for only sell. If this market close below this constant encroachment, I will start to look for sell. Hello. Walaikum salam. কে? শ্যাম ভাই, আমি তো ঘরে শ্যাম ভাই। কার বিয়ে ভাই? আমি তো জানি না ভাই। আমি জানি না ভাই, জানি না, জানি না, জানি না। শ্যাম ভাই, না, আমি ক্লাসে, বুঝছেন, আমি ক্লাস শেষ করে আমি ফোন দিব না আপনার। আচ্ছা, ঠিক আছে। Okay, so that is all for now. I hope that it's pretty much clear to all of you. Now we'll wait for the setup and we'll see how it can be worked. Come on, man. My leg is like not working. Ah, this is 9:30 candle. I will look for the first presented gap. You know that BC buy CB sell. That's the only rules for the first presented gap. It's not my first presented gap yet. I mean, sorry. Even if it make a gap here, it's not my first presented gap. I need 5 handle gap. If it is not 5 handle, I'm not going to mark that as my first presented gap. Wow, 10,649 subscriber. I just need one subscriber to make it 10,650 subscriber. So if there is anyone who would love to subscribe to our channel, welcome, brother. Thank you so much, brother. Thanks in advance. I'm watching this 50-minute order block. See this 15-minute order block. I'm watching it. If it can hold the market and send it lower from 15-minute chart. Come on, guys. I need one more guy to satisfy our OCD. Mahdi is here. Very clear explanation, but can I ask, today is a manipulation day. If we are bearish for the week, shouldn't we aim higher today? Thanks, Tito. As you know that Monday was the expansion day, and Monday has done the manipulation. So I'm not interested to see the manipulation by Tuesday, as the manipulation has done by yesterday. So I'm really not interested to see the manipulation by today, which has already done by Monday. So Monday should be the accumulation, as it has done the manipulation. I'm not interested to see the manipulation by Tuesday. Okay, I hope that is clear, brother. Mad is here. Thank you, brother. I commented to watch this video on the extended video. What? Okay. Walaikum salam, Murshad. Okay, Mahdi, I'm waiting for 10,650 subscriber to satisfy our OCD. Are we going to get it? A very nice round figure, right? 10,650. I bet today we are hit 10,660. Come on, man. Let's see if we can touch 10,650 or not. You're asking about 60. Too much. Maybe there is going to be a fair value gap. I'm not sure. Maybe, okay? And some of you would love to mark it as your first presented gap. You're welcome to mark it, okay? You are absolutely welcome to mark it as your first presented gap. I'm just not interested to mark it as my first presented gap, as I need a 5 handle gap. If it is less than 5 handle, I'm not going to mark it as my first presented gap. Yesterday, just for giveaway, 22 subscribers joined. Wow, I didn't know that. Actually, I didn't count. Let's see then. Hope for the best. Now it can be your first presented gap. If you want to mark it as your first presented gap, you're absolutely okay with that. I'm not going to mark it as my first presented gap. I will wait a 5 handle gap first. Then I will go for, I will just mark it as my first presented gap. If it is BC, I will take buy. If it's CB, I will take sell. A very simple concept. On my right, look over here. It tapped to the new week opening gap high. See this new week opening gap high? It tapped over there, then reacted from the new week opening gap high. If I took sell, for example, here, if I took sell from the first presented gap, I don't care about new week opening gap high, new day opening gap high. As I told, if I'm trading new, I mean the new, sorry, first presented gap, my chart is look like this. I have no bias. I have no new day opening gap high. I have no new week opening gap high. No bullish period, no bearish period, nothing at all. All I know, I should look for sell if it is CB. If it is BC, I'll look for buy. That's all. Look at the reaction from here, that area. Because of the price action, I always keep saying you that please don't take sell while this market is above, just above the new week opening gap high. Just look at the reaction over here. Isn't it so beautiful? So always be careful about that. Vin, I think my point is very clear. I think my point is very clear. If any of you would love to mark this gap as your first presented gap, you are absolutely good to go with that. I am not going to mark this as my first presented gap just because it is not 5 handle. I need a gap that is at least 5 handle. If you would love to mark it, go for it. I have no problem with that. I am not going to mark this as my first presented gap as it is not 5 handle. I have no idea how to trade, how to use that gap. I have no idea, so I'm not going to use it. From volume imbalance to volume imbalance, I don't care. All I care about week to week has to be 5 handle at least. 4 handle 3T, not valid. You wanna use it? Go for it. Maybe you will get 25 handle from there. Let me check. Maybe you will get, okay, it has provided you 22 handle, whatever it is, but it's not my first presented gap. Even if it would give me 25 handle, I don't care about that. If there is a 5 handle gap here, I'll take the buy from that gap. I wish it is not going to make the BC, instead it is going to make the CB, because I'm more interested to look for sell, so CB will be more confident to take the entry for me. Is this my first presented gap? No. What market is doing? Making consolidation. If the 50-minute candle is going to be a very small body with a long wick, that means be careful about the next few candles for, or next few minutes or few hours for the consolidation. Just get ready for that. Whatever you want to mark, you can mark. I will say what I would love to do. I barely copy your trade, but whenever my bias and yours are same, that day is me best trading day ever. Even if I feel, oh man, how are you now? Are you okay now, Madi? Quit smoking, man. Hey, Indian fashion. Welcome back, sis. How are you? Even if you want to quit, sometimes come here and give us hi and hello. We feel good, sister. One eye blind. Hopefully the infection is controlled, but I still can't see with my right eye. Man, I'm sick as well, but I hope you will be okay very soon, inshallah. Just take care of yourself, man. You get joined your live since yesterday. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Yesterday you didn't comment, so I didn't know that. Just gonna take the first farewell gap trade. Wow, that's cool. If you'd love to use that first presented gap entry, make sure that you're not going every day. In 1 week, if you get 3 win, stop over there. Rest 2 days, don't take the entry. So all you need 3 winning trade. So maybe first 2 days like Monday and Tuesday you got 2 losing trade. So you will keep trying the next 3 days as well. So this way you will get 5 days. But if you get like Monday and Tuesday is a winning trade, Wednesday is a losing trade, Thursday is another winning trade. Stop over there. 3 winning trade, stop. But if you mark the first farewell gap, I didn't have the first presented farewell gap, so I didn't mark it, brother. I'm doing watching your lives is kind of healing. Okay, it's a fun. I know you're poking me, but I wish that very soon you'll be okay, brother. 15-minute candle, small body, long wick. This is kind of signature. I'm going to be consolidated for next few minutes or next few hours. So be very careful to enter into this market. The best is not to enter into this market. That is the best case of scenario. This is the confirmation. How can I predict the consolidation beforehand? This is the way you will predict the consolidation beforehand, by seeing the candle from 15 meter, a smaller body, longer wick. Best is not to take any entries until there is a good candle like this type of candle. See this candle, how beautiful this candle is, or that candle, or that candle, or that candle. This type of candle, until this type of candle is not going to appear on the chart from 15 meter, don't enter into the trade, because it can be consolidated for next few minutes or next few hours. We have no idea how long it will be consolidated like this way. So don't enter into the market over here. Let's say stacks. You will know that, brother, when I will do the giveaway. Yesterday we didn't have any high impact news as well, brother, but we got the expansion. I can see that you are my member, Min Le. Please watch a video where I talked about the news. Please watch that video, which is a members only video. Please watch it. You will have a great idea about the news. So some people say that we don't have high impact news, so it's gonna be a very slow day. It's absolutely bullshit. News has different type of uh, perception about this market. Yesterday, Monday, right? We didn't have any news, high impact news. Why this market was too much volatile? So as you are my member, so you will be able to see that. Please watch that. I don't remember, just don't remember the name of that video. What was the, but yeah. The second farewell gap, which was 5 handle as first presented gap, or it must be last. No, it's not the 5 handle gap, brother. I checked it 2 times. It was not a 5 handle gap. Like it's just 3 handle 1 tick, something like that. 3 handle 3 tick, something like that. It's not the first presented gap. I'm going to get my first presented gap here. Those people has problem with this, don't mark it. But this is my first presented gap. Not yet. If it is 5 handle, then still it is 5 handle. Okay. Stop loss is above that candle which has made this first presented gap. As you can see, it's 5 handle 88 to 95. That is going to be my first presented gap. My target is 25 handle. Unfortunately, what can happen, it is not going to take me. It can happen, but this is my first presented gap, so I would love to take sell from this gap. Target will be 25 handle. Just I'll just put it here. So what else can happen? Maybe it is not going to take me. It can happen, but this is my first presented gap. Stop loss will be above that candle which has made this first presented gap valid. If I'm not able to put my stop loss above that candle which has made this first presented gap valid, then I will look for maximum 25 handle. That is going to be my maximum stop loss. As you can see, it's just 16 handle, and I can put the stop loss above this first presented gap. I'm so much happy with this. Now I will wait for 25 handle. That's all. Unfortunately, if it doesn't take me, I will just let it go. No problem with that. Yes, sir. Only after the body close below the consonant crossment of the new week opening gap. So you can see it hit the 25 handle but didn't take me. So if it could take me, I could get my boom already. Still there is hope. Let's see if it can take me. But my trade according to the price action will be start from while the candle will close below the 50%, at least the 50% of this the new week opening gap. Best is to wait until the body close below the new week opening gap low. Brother, you told that it can be the consolidation. It is not the consolidation. I told you, you should start to expect the consolidation while you will see that. And then you will wait for a confirmation candle that the consolidation is not going to happen. So if this candle closed like this way, then it is confirmed that it is not going to the consolidation anymore. Okay, so this is kind of, I was expecting consolidation. It didn't create the consolidation. I'm okay with that. This is the confirmation that I'm not going to be consolidated anymore. This is an unfinished business. This parallel gap is an unfinished business. So I'm more interested to see if it can trade that unfinished area. Okay, I'm already in a trade. Let's see if it can give me the run I was expecting. I got stopped out. Didn't give me the run from the first presented gap. So took a loss of 16 handle. First presented gap didn't work. Just not sell. I should not sell like that way. It didn't work. This body can still close below this first presented gap and start to fall again. But we will not take any entry from the first presented gap anymore. This candle came until this area, which is the 50%, exactly 50% of this new week opening gap here. No trade is valid here according to the price action. No trade is valid until the body doesn't close below this 50% of this new week opening gap. You can see the precision exactly came to the 50% and then it has been reacted from that 50%. First presented gap is BC buy CB sell, nothing else. BC buy CB sell. I don't see anything else. Over here, if it can come back again to this parallel gap, I will take the buy here. From here, I will start to look for the buy. Why? Because of the perfect reaction from the consonant crossment of the new week opening gap. So my first entry according to the price action is going to happen if it come back again from this parallel gap here. I know it is risky, but I will take that buy here until to the low of this the hourly gap. From there, we'll cover the first presented gap and we'll target this low. But brother, your target, I mean, sorry, your bias was bearish. Why you are looking for buy now? Because the bias can be changed by the new week opening gap and new day opening gap. So as you can see, it has been clearly respected the 50% of that, what to say, I mean, the new week opening gap. This is the 50%, exact 50%. It has been reacted from there. I'm not going to hold my bearish bias anymore. I will look for the sell again while the market will close below the constant crossment. The consolidation is still valid because it's not a confirmation candle that is going to break the, what to say, I mean, the consolidation. Okay, it's not that type of candle. It is the candle, same candle, small body, long wick. The best case of scenario, don't take any entry depending on that first, I mean, sorry, depending on any kind of anything. Okay, anything, because it is still in consolidation mode. That is the best case of scenario. But I would love to take the buy from this fair value gap, not going to use the entry gap. If it reacted from this entry gap, keep going higher, I will sacrifice this trade. This is the entry gap, this is the breakaway gap. Market has cleared all the sell side liquidity, market structure shift, entry fair value gap, breakaway gap. I would love to take the buy from this breakaway gap, not going to take the entry from entry gap just because my stop loss is not going to support the entry from that entry fair value gap. That is why I will try to take the buy from this breakaway gap. This is the first entry according to the price action for today. This was the entry from the first presented gap. This market can start to reverse from this entry fair value gap. I'm not going to take the entry from this entry fair value gap because I'm not able to put my stop loss in the very most logical level by taking the entry from this entry gap. So if it reverse from there, I will sacrifice this trade. If it come here, I'll take that trade from there. Okay, now I'm in this trade. I'll see if it can keep going higher now. I'll take a partial around here. We'll try to take a partial around there. 33 handle partial, I'll try to take it. If you are trading through your real money, you should not take the partial around 33 handle. You should look for the partial in between 20 to 25 handle. So wherever it is going to give you 25 handle or 20 handle, you should take the partial over there. I'm here in YouTube in live streaming. That is why I'm trying to catch the huge partial. Okay. The first entry according to our price action for today. I'm going to remove this entry fair value gap as it came to the breakaway gap or last fair value gap. Covered the first presented gap low only, as well as the 50% of this bullish fair value gap. I know it's a little big stop loss, 21 handle stop loss. Would love to take that risk. Sell will be valid if and only if the market closes below the constant crossment of that new week opening gap. The best case of scenario, if it closes below this new week opening gap low, then to take the sell is the best area to take the sell. This is the confirmation, this is the consolidation candle. The next candle is also not going to confirm that the consolidation zone is done, so it can be consolidated for next few minutes or few hours. Maybe I will not get the run, instead it will keep doing this consolidation. It can happen like that way as well. If you are taking entries depending on lowest leverage size, which is 5 micro contract or something like that, you should not worry about this area to trade. But if you are trading mini contract, don't enter into the market over here, because this is the sign of the consolidation. The next candle is going to support the consolidation. See here, it tapped to the high of this new week opening gap. Here it tapped to the high, reacting from the high of the new week opening gap. The 50% of the breakaway gap here, this is the 50% of the breakaway gap and the 50% of the first presented gap. I have covered both of them. If I don't, okay, I got stripped out here. So this is still the consolidation mode. I will have no other opportunity to take entry around this area because it is consolidating. First entry, depending on the price action, didn't work. It can happen because of my tight stop loss. I'll just see that if it failed to come below this low, which should not be breached if it come over here or not, but for me it was the best area to put the stop loss exactly over there. Just covered the first presented gap, that's all. But I'll see if it failed to go below that low and respect this breakaway gap, keep going higher. We'll try to take another buy from this area one more time from the order block. If it doesn't come back below this low, we'll take the entry from the order block again. It can happen, okay? I mean, I'm not saying that it can't happen. I should put my stop loss below the candle which has built this breakaway gap. I was not able to do that because of 30 handle, so I put my stop loss in the most logical level, which is 21 handle, and I get stopped out. I'll try to take re-entry. I will have no problem with that, but I will try to take re-entry after getting this stopped out over here. My bias is still bullish as it has been reacted from the 50% of this new week opening gap, so still it is bullish until the low of this last hour fair value gap low. Until that area I'll keep looking for the buy. If and only if the body close below this constant crossment, I will start to look for sell. Here I'll just observe if it can go below that low so that I can take my decision or finalization that okay, I did a good job to put my stop loss over here for 21 handle, didn't take the risk for 30 handle. If it doesn't go below that, one tick below that low, then I will say okay, I got stopped out here, but I will have re-entry opportunity and I will take that re-entry opportunity. It is frustrating because as I told, this is the sign of the consolidation. A small body, long wick, this is the sign of the consolidation. The next candle has made the same thing, long wick, small body, still the consolidation. You should not enter into this market. If you would love to enter into this market, make sure that you are taking 5 micro contract for 50k account maximum. If you have the mini contract, don't enter into this market until it is not going to be very beautiful price action. That means some candle like this type of candle. Didn't I say that? I think I have told that, if I'm not wrong. You will miss the trade, don't care. It is consolidating. Still that is consolidation. All of this is consolidation. And this is the confirmation of the consolidation, that I'm consolidating for next few minutes or few hours. Nobody knows how long it will consolidate. So until there is a beautiful candle, if this candle closed here, I would say the consolidation is gone. But as this candle, you can see small body, comparing with the wick from here to here, this is the wick, a small body, still it is consolidating. So you don't need to enter into this market while it is consolidating. Instead, try to avoid trading here if you are trading the mini contract. But if you are with the micro contract, 5 micro contract, which is going to be $10 every handle, in that type of situation, 21 handle is gonna be 210 handle, sorry, $210 loss. Absolutely, that is perfect. There is nothing wrong. I'll try to take my next buy from there. If it close above this line, I'll try to take my next buy from the order block. Again, if you are trading with mini contract, don't take this trade. If you are trading with micro contract, which is 5 micro contract, you can try this one as well. But if you are trading mini contract, don't take this trade. It's my request. It is consolidating. Brother, you missed the order block entry. How? Where is the order block entry, brother? I can miss it, but I don't want to take any entry below the new week opening gap high. I don't want to take any entry below the new week opening gap high. I'm going to repeat one more time. If you are trading mini contract, don't take any trade until it is consolidating. If you are with micro contract, that means even if you take a loss, it's gonna be very small loss, then you are allowed to take entry. Otherwise, no trade is valid for you until it is consolidating. Listen to me very carefully. You will miss the trade, don't give a shit. It is consolidating. Nobody knows how long it will be consolidated. I showed you how to predict the consolidation beforehand. Your job is to follow that. No need to rush, wait for the trade, wait for the setup, then go for the trade. But if you think that my stop loss is very small, like if I get stopped out one more time, it's going to be 180 handle. So 210, 180, 390, overall $400 loss. Okay, I'm okay with that. Then go for the trade. But like it's to my mini contract. No, it's not valid until the consolidation is not done. One win, two loss. That is the maximum. But depend on my stop loss. If I see that my stop loss is like smaller, like 5 handle, 10 handle, then I go for 3, 4, 5 trade. Okay. So that is the order block entry. I didn't use the high of that candle. Instead, I have used the open of this candle because this candle is a very obvious candle and longer wick. I don't care about that longer wick. This candle has closed above this order block. I took the entry from the order block. Would love to take some partial around there. I think I can go for this line. Yeah, I'll take the partial over here. We'll try to take the partial over here, and then I will hold my trade until this high. Okay, until that high. Remember, it is consolidating. If you are trading through the mini contract, don't take this trade. If you are trading through maximum 5 micro contract, go for it because you are going to take $180 loss only. But if you get profit, you are going to get like like even if you close your trade over here, it's gonna be like $350, something like that. So please don't take entry if you are trading through mini contract. It is consolidating. This market is absolutely consolidating. So it can be consolidated for so long time. You don't need to trade in this consolidation. I'm going to remove this. Love to keep the first presented cap only. Put my stop loss below that candle, which is my order block, below 2 tick below that candle. That is the minimum size of the putting stop loss. Why don't you put the stop loss below this low? It's not my order block. This low doesn't have any value to me. Why I will put my stop loss below that low? I don't need to put it below that low. So if I get stopped out here, I will get stopped out there as well. If you are trading your real money and it is mini contract, don't take any entry over here. It is consolidating. Let him consolidate as long as it wants to consolidate. Got stopped out again. Don't take any trade until the consolidation is not broken. If you are with micro contract, then go for the trade. Otherwise, don't take any entry over here as it is consolidating. You will get a better price action. I'm in live, so I have to take the entry. I'm doing that things. Otherwise, it's not a good area to trade here. Not a good area at all. Wait for the better price action, then come and go for the trade. I repeat that, keep repeating that, okay? Until the consolidation is not gone, don't trade. How do I know that the consolidation is gone? All you need a good candle like this. See this candle, smaller wick, long body. All you need this type of beautiful candle. You will get it. You will know that consolidation is gone. Then you will be able to enter into the market with beautiful price action. Otherwise, don't take any other entries, any kind of entries from this market. It's my request to all of you. Up today and taking a 1000 payout with take profit trader today. Congratulations, Biblical, for your next payout. Brother, I'm showing you the exact thing you should follow. You will follow it or not, it's up to you. But I will tell you exactly the things you should do. This is the idea of the consolidation. You can see it is consolidating. See, we knew it that it's gonna be consolidation. The next body, I was expecting this, the consolidation is gone. But what happened? It came here, closed over there. Still the consolidation is valid. Smaller body, longer wick. The consolidation is still valid. This candle is doing the consolidation. It is going up, down, up, down, up, down. I will keep trying this. I will keep getting stopped out over here. I tried one time here, two time here with smaller losses, or like for me it's smaller, 20 handle, 21 handle and 18 handle. I will be give up over here to trade until the body is not going to be perfect. While the body will be perfect, a perfect body, I will start to think about the beautiful price action, and then I will participate in this price again. Otherwise, this whole area is a pure consolidation. You don't need to trade this consolidation area. You know that beforehand. If you are with lowest leverage for 50k maximum 5 micro contract, then you can try those. Otherwise, don't enter into this market until there is a beautiful candle. If you get a beautiful candle, react with that candle. Otherwise, no trade is valid. See this London session, how beautiful it was. The 7 a.m. kill zone, even though I was not able to get that entry because I was following the rules. But how beautiful that was. Here, what is it? Simply consolidating. No need to enter into this consolidation. I see, if you go to your 15-second chart, if you ever see 15-minute candle like this type of 15-minute candle, go to your 15-second chart, enjoy the price action from there. Go, if you have the opportunity, go to your 15-second chart and see how beautiful it is working over there. Just go and check. If it doesn't work over there, whatever concept we have talked about, if it doesn't work over there, tell me that no brother, it is not working in 15-second chart. Anybody is there, anybody who is able to go to the 15-second chart, if you have the opportunity, go over there, use that 15-second chart, see how beautifully it is going to work. I told you when you should go for the 15-second chart. 15-minute candle, indecisive candle, go to the 15-second chart to get the best price action over there, but not in 1 minute chart, because 1 minute chart is a pure consolidation. It is consolidating until a big or good candle like this. While I'll get that, then I'll be able to trade this market again. Until then, no trade is valid. I didn't tell not even a single time, brother, this is a beautiful setup or beautiful things or anything. This is absolutely consolidation. No, brother, it is not happening because of that. It is happening because this market is inside the new week opening gap. See this new week opening gap. Whenever it is inside this new week opening gap, it do this type of things over here. Always, almost always. And more importantly, it is doing this because it is in the weekly last parallel gap. Weekly last parallel gap. This is the weekly last parallel gap. If you ask me about the expansion day and the next day after the expansion, it is not like that. It's just my opinion, okay? You will get the run actually, but it will take a bit time, but you will get your run. Right now it is inside the new week opening gap, and while the market is inside the new week opening gap, almost every time it do this type of things, almost every time. And when it is inside the last fair value gap from weekly chart or daily chart, inside the last fair value gap, it almost every time it will do this type of things. Just my opinion. And overnight big run, then you will expect the consolidation around the morning session. So I didn't get the overnight big run, so I don't need to predict this is going to be the consolidation around the morning session, as I didn't get the overnight big run. If it was overnight big run, I could go for that. Thursday is the best day for trading this week. Francisco, Thursday. You asked me this question yesterday as well, right? And I replied you. Thursday is the best day for this week to trade. Yeah, Wednesday and Thursday are the expansion day, brother. Both of these days, Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday is the expansion day, Thursday is the continuation of the expansion. Look at that candle. A small body, long wick. Still, it is consolidating. Now, my question is, while you know that you are going to predict the consolidation, why do you need to enter into this market? No need to enter into this market. Wait for the better price action, then enter into the market. By predicting the price to take the huge risk, what is the benefit with that? No need to do this type of things. Wait for the better price action. I'm not going to enter into this market again until a better candle from 15-minute chart. We'll wait because I tried 2 times, it did not work. So I'll wait for the better price action. Hello? Yeah. Cool. তো 9টার দিকে তুমি থাকবা বাইরে? হ্যাঁ, আচ্ছা আমি ফোন দিবেন তোমার যদি ফ্রি থাকো তাহলে দাও। Hey Luca, you have donated $30 for that. You don't need to do that, brother. I can of course talk to you about that most confident trade level. Of course I can do that without any kind of donation, brother, to be honest. Here this is consolidating. Okay, market is inside this new week opening gap. The best confident trade happens while this market is not inside the last fair value gap or inside the new week opening gap, new day opening gap, all of this area. While this market is outside of this area, then the best type of setup happens. For the best entries, all we need 15-minute chart and 1-minute chart. From 15-minute chart, you need to look for any kind of higher time frame period, for example, some kind of fair value gap, order block, or anything. And from 1-minute chart, all you need a 22 YT model with a liquidity bias. So if your bias is bearish, because it should be, if your bias is bearish, you should look for bear run because there will have some sell side liquidity or relatively equal lows. Then you will start to use the 15-minute bearish fair value gap or any kind of bearish order block. And then from 1-minute chart, 22 YT model is the best case of scenario and the best model ever. Here I was looking for sell until this gap is not broken from the hourly chart. While this market came exactly to the constant crossment of that new week opening gap, I shifted my bias from bearish to bullish until to the low of this hourly gap. Okay, shifted it because it has been reacted from the low of this new week opening gap. As it is consolidating, I can't trade here as it is consolidating. And how do I know that? I know I'll be able to know that because the 50-minute candle is an indecisive candle. That means a smaller body, long wick. Until there will be a beautiful candle like this type of candle, until there will be a candle like this, this consolidation will keep happening. So any kind of run is just an what to say, I mean some kind of trap. It is the trap to think that it is now going toward your bias. So you see it is going higher. No, it's a trap to me. It is going higher, it's a trap. It is going lower, it's a trap. It is going lower, it's a trap. Because it has already cleared that I'm going to be consolidated. Around this area, no model is highly confident to take entry as it is consolidating. Otherwise, if it was not consolidating, I would go for the buy here with any kind of opportunity. I would love to go for the buy. As it is consolidating, I'll let them go until it is not a big or good price action. This price action is difficult from last Wednesday, while this market enter into this last parabolic from the weekly chart. So while this market enter into this last parabolic from the weekly chart from the last Wednesday, you can see here, this is that Wednesday price action from the Wednesday. It came to this last parabolic from the weekly chart in Wednesday. This is the first time. Then it started to do this type of price action. This type of price action. It was beautiful here. Why it was beautiful here? This is yesterday's price action. It was beautiful here because it was outside of the last parabolic gap. But whenever it is inside the last parabolic gap, now from 15-minute chart, it seems like a good price action. But trust me, from 1-minute chart, it's really a difficult price action. It is outside of this last parabolic gap. It is so beautiful. Enter into this last parabolic gap. It is shit again. This is shit price action again because it is inside the last parabolic gap from weekly or daily chart. Until it is not broken, this will keep doing this type of shit price action. Okay, but why I switch my bias from bearish to bullish? Because it has been respected perfectly from the constant crossment of that new week opening gap. If it could close below this week 50%, new week opening gap 50%, one tick below that, I would keep looking for selling opportunity. Still my bias is bearish, but I would love to see some kind of run, maybe until the low of this bearish parabolic gap, maybe until that area. But overall my bias is bearish. I'm not bullish. Okay, I will be bullish again while this market will go above this new week opening gap high. Until then, my bias is, every day's bias is bearish. Please move that fair value gap toolbox to right. What is fair value gap toolbox? What is fair value gap toolbox? Hey, you are doing paper. Yes, I'm doing paper trading. But what is fair value gap toolbox? I have no idea what is fair value gap toolbox. Now, if you ask me that, brother, please do the live trading, okay? So what I'm doing, I'm going to give you 250k account today. Oh, sorry, yesterday I gave one. Today I am going to give another one. Next week, I'm going to give 150k accounts just as a giveaway. Now, if you have the problem, why you are doing the paper trade, why you are not doing the prop firm trading? I don't need to give this account to you by mailing the prop firm. Please give me some accounts so that I can give them to my viewers. I don't need it to do that. Last month I have given you like near about seven accounts. Last month 7 accounts. This month right now 2 account, maybe next week 3 more account, 3 150k account. So if you have the problem with the paper trade and you are thinking that I'm doing the paper trade, it's a religious issue. That is why I'm doing the paper trade. I'm not able to trade the account. That is why I'm giving all the account for free. I don't need to give it to you for free. I can simply trade that 100 like 7 almost every month. I'm giving the giveaway. So if you have the problem, you are welcome to leave our session. I'm absolutely okay with that, brother. Okay. Favorite toolbox. Are you thinking about this one? This one? It's paper trade, man. I'm not hiding anything. Everyone knows that I'm doing the paper trade. It's the best area actually. I love to put it over here because of my, like, if I keep it here around this area, it takes long time to mark the thing, so I'm used to keep it here. That is why I keep it over there. I'm not hiding anything. Okay. What happened? Everyone was thinking, okay, it is now going higher. What happened? It started to fall again. See, this is still consolidating. Don't enter into this market until the consolidation is not gone. I showed you how to predict the consolidation. I told you how to predict the end of the consolidation. Anybody has any confusion about this? I clearly told that don't enter into this market if you are trading through the mini contract. If you are trading micro contract, then you can take some risk. If it works, perfect. If it doesn't work, just give it, just let it go, because I was trying to trade while it was consolidating. It is consolidating. No need to trade this market while it is consolidating. Okay, guys, I really don't understand what do you mean by, I mean, if you are looking for this, I don't know. If you are interested about what I'm trading the paper trade. You can simply ask me, are you trading paper trade or real money? You can simply ask me that. I have just two accounts, one top step funded account, another one is take profit trader account. I don't trade any of them, just one micro to keep them alive. I will keep trading top step until I get all of my payout from them, and then I will just stop trading over there. And the take profit trader, I just kept it. I don't know why. I see, simply I don't have no idea why I kept it. But of course not to get some money from there. It's just a religious issue. Okay. But those people who has the confusion, I'm going to repeat it one more time. I don't need to do the paper trade. I can simply trade prof from account, which I'm giving you giveaway as a giveaway every month. Like this month, last month, the before the last month, every month I'm giving you a lot of giveaway account. I don't need to give it to you for free, right? I don't need it to do that. I can simply trade those account if I want to trade the giveaway. I mean, sorry, trade the real money, but I'm not trading because of the religious issue. I hope that it's clear, brother. Okay, Minle, as I told, it is like consolidating. No need to trade this consolidation. Wait for the better price action. Wait for it, then trade it. It is simply consolidating. It seems like it is going higher. It is not going higher. It is consolidating. Until the consolidation is not done, don't enter into this market. Highly risky. No PDR is going to be respected here. You don't need to force the market to give you the entry over here. You know that how to predict the consolidation. If you know how to predict the consolidation, isn't it more than beautiful, brother? Don't lie to me. Isn't it so beautiful if you know how, when this market is going to be consolidated? And if you avoid that session, wait for the next session or until the consolidation is not gone, isn't it so beautiful, brother? Wasn't it seems like that it is going higher? What happened? See what happened? Wasn't it look like it is now going to fall? Isn't it look like that it is going to fall? Keep watching. Luca, just don't enter into this market. It seems like it is now going to fall, but trust me, it is consolidating. It is not going anywhere. It is simply consolidating. Let this consolidation go. Man, come on. I'm trying to give you the best thing to read this market. So I have discovered how to predict the consolidation in a easy way, not like the ICT himself, to make it so much confusing, so many things. No, it's very simple. 15-minute candle indecisive predict the consolidation. Until the 15-minute beautiful candle it is going to be consolidation. If you can predict the consolidation beforehand, let them go. Don't take any entry. Don't predict anything over there. Just let it go. Wait for the next session or until the consolidation is gone. Wait for that. Isn't it so beautiful? Trust me, man. I mean, sorry. Tell me that, brother. Isn't it so beautiful? By the way, I will start the giveaway. So let me go over there. Next week, I will do the, and not me, Tamimi as a host. He will do the 150k giveaway, okay? But it is going to be through our Discord. So if you are with us in our Discord, congratulations, brother. You will be able to get an opportunity to win 150k Take Profit Trader account. Why Take Profit Trader account? See the comment from Bill Biblical. He got 1000 payout from Take Profit Trader. This is the best thing from the Take Profit Trader. You will be able to get payout every day. That is why I prefer Take Profit Trader rather than anything else, except Apex. While the Apex will provide you the 50k account, while the Apex will give you the discount, like right now I think they have 80% discount, then you will go for the Apex, because this is the cheapest one. Profit Trader. You need just one ticket and confirm. Okay. So the giveaway has started. Make sure that, look, or what happened, you was thinking that it is going to fall. Look at this price action. It is again started to go higher. Look at the 15-minute candle. What is it doing? Indecisive candle. Still it is consolidating. Don't enter into this market until it is not done the consolidation. I keep repeating these things so that you guys can be profitable. I don't have any issue with your loss, with your profit, but I'm trying to give you the clear idea to read this market. Didn't you have the confusion? How do I know that it is going to be consolidation? Okay, one guy told me that after that big run, it is accepted. No, lot of times you will see that it is so beautiful price action even after the expansion day. It is so beautiful price action. I gave you the best way to predict that consolidation. Indecisive candle at the beginning of the session. At the beginning of the session, indecisive candle from 15-minute chart, expect the consolidation. Is it consolidating? Didn't I tell you that it is going to be consolidation? How did I know that? Just by seeing this candle. Isn't it so easy? By the way, the giveaway has started. So all you have to do is you have to write down T2 wizard and you will be able to enter into that giveaway. Just write it down, T2 wizard, with the explanation mark. Oh, sorry, I have to start the giveaway. My mistake. Now you'll be able to enter. Sorry. Okay, now you will be able to enter to the giveaway. All you have to do is you have to write down T2 wizard. That's all you have to write down. It's gonna be one Take Profit Trader 50k account. Okay. You have problem with my paper trade? I'm not going to give this account to you, brother. Come on. I can trade them if I want. Please join faster because I will close it around around 10:50. So after 10 minutes I'll close it. I can see 75 people entered, 77 people out of 167 people. Please join faster. Let me actually, I don't like this execution. May you please repeat it one more time? The best consideration under 50-minute time frame and under 1 minute. You will get it to our announcement area in our Discord. If you come to our Discord, oh, by the way, guys, if you are the winner and you are not with us in our Discord, I'm not able to give you the giveaway because I need the confirmation. Okay, so I won't be able to give you the giveaway. Mick, please come over here to the announcement. Okay, this is the announcement. Come from here and go a bit higher. Let me find that for you. I think it was too high. Best setup rules. Okay, at the top, to the announcement area at the top. This is the best setup rules. Mick, this is for you, brother. So Mick, did you get it, brother? If you get it, to the announcement, see, this is the announcement. Go to the announcement and go to the top of the announcement area. This is the best setup rules, the most confident setup. Whatever I told over there, this is the same thing. I wrote it down over there. What else you can do? You can take a screenshot and then you can see it. Wasn't it so confident that it is going to fall? Did it fall? No, it went higher. Now is it so confident that it is going higher? Wait, how did I know that with so much confidence that it is not going higher even after seeing this run? Because it is consolidating. Until there is a good candle, no need to trade this market. It is consolidating. Come back around the PM session, it will be beautiful maybe. So trade over there. But until it is consolidating, no need to trade this market. Thank you, Mick. By the way, I think Mahdi is going to be right. 10,657 subscriber. So maybe I will get 3 more subscriber as well. All you have to do is write down explanation mark T2 wizard. If you write it down, you will be able to enter into the market. I actually use that T2 wizard code because take profit, Tradify, my funded futures, bull knocks, all of the area. If you would love to use the discount code is T2 wizard, not the explanation mark. Actually it's just the T2 wizard. And for Apex, the code is T2T. That is the code for the Apex. So if any of you would love to use the code, I'll be grateful to you, man. Katie Khan, I really don't want to talk about this, but leverage is haram. Okay, trading is not haram. Leverage is haram. My problem is leverage, and I'm not able to start my own trading because I don't have million of dollars. But one day I will make million of dollars and I will do the trading only because I know what I have to do for being profitable. One rule: one win stop, two loss stop. That is the only rule for being profitable. I'm going to win the bet. By the way, you also joined the giveaway. No, I didn't. I should join it. Let me join, okay? Explanation mark T2 is Okay, I got my ticket. Oh no, I didn't get it. Now I get it. TSMC trader, you received one ticket. Last day I didn't get my profit. See, it is going higher. What did I say? My bias has been changed. Now I am looking for buy, but it is going to happen here. I didn't know that, so I have to wait a beautiful candle first. While I will get a beautiful candle, then I will say that okay, consolidation is gone. Now I'm able to enter into the market. So I will wait for the beautiful candle first. Then I will try to enter into the market after getting that beautiful candle over there. I didn't know that it is going to go higher again. It didn't work here. It didn't work here. It didn't work here. Now it worked. How can I predict that? Seems like falling, didn't fall. Seems like falling, didn't fall. Seems like falling, didn't fall. If it would fall, how would I know that? No. So I have to wait for the confirmation first. After getting that confirmation, is it going higher or lower? That is different matter. But that confirmation is going to say that consolidation is done. So if it is a beautiful candle, then I will say the consolidation is gone. Now I'm able to enter into the market again. $10,668. Mahdi, what happens just now? How can I get 10 people in a moment? I mean, in a sudden. I hope that I will get 670 subscribers. So need two more subscribers. By the way, guys, if you are the winner and you are not with us in our Discord, you will get the link to the pin comment. I won't be able to give you the giveaway account just because I need the confirmation. So the confirmation you will give me through our Discord. So if you are not with us in our Discord, please join to our Discord. Okay, it's absolutely free. And even you need to join over there because next week you will get 150k take profit trader accounts from there. From not from YouTube, you will get it from the Discord. I hope so. So you have to join over there. Thank you, Nadi, for sharing the link. 160 people are watching. How many has joined already? 148 joined. So still 12 people left. Please join first. I will close the entries after 8 minutes. Okay. So please join soon. Faster. For example, this candle is going to close here. For example, just for example, here the consolidation is not gone yet. It is still consolidating. If the candle close here, the 50-minute candle close here, it is still consolidating. I need a beautiful candle like this type of candle first to think that the consolidation is gone. Wow, I got 10,670 subscribers already. It was unpredictable. Francisco, if you write it down in a right way, explanation mark T2 wizard, you have already got your ticket. No need to worry about that. You have already got it. If you have any confusion, you can write it down one more time. I mean, if you didn't get the ticket already, you will get the ticket then next time. 10,671 subscriber. Yep. Now I'm little greedy. I wanna see till like 75. So I need three more person. If I get OCD satisfaction. The giveaway today. Yesterday you took my spot. Nish, let's see, man. I was not the winner, man. Come on. So if I took your spot, either way you wouldn't get that, like that thing, because I was not the winner. Consolidation is gone. Now I will take the buy from this fair value gap. আমি লাইভে it's a 10 handle loss if I get. To enter the giveaway, you have to write it down explanation mark T2 wizard. So I'm in this trade. I'll take a partial here around 16 handle, not exactly 16 handle. I'll take the partial exactly here, 17 handle, something like that, and we'll go for that run if it give me until that area. Okay, stop loss has to be below this candle, which is here, around there. It has to be here. I just put it a bit lower. If it doesn't work, okay, but this is just my next opportunity. After getting the confirmation from that candle, the consolidation is gone. Now I'm more interested to see it will keep going higher. But yeah, stop loss has to be below that candle which has made this fair value gap. I just put it a bit lower because the stop loss is just 10 handle. Just because of that, I put it a bit lower. Waited for the confirmation of the consolidation is gone. See, this candle has confirmed that consolidation is gone. Trading opportunity took the entry from the fair value gap. Let me mark the fair value gap in the right way. Here. So entry is from there. Stop loss is here. Again, I put my stop loss bit lower here. Partial is the most logical level, which is the 50% of this fair value gap. This is the most logical level. Come on. That is the partial. Will hold my trade until the low of that hourly gap. This is consecutive order block that should hold the market and send the market higher. By the way, I'll close the giveaway after 2 minutes. So if you didn't enter, please enter as soon as possible. That is the 50% of that opening gap. This line, see this line, this is the 50% of the opening gap. Okay, so it is reacting from this opening gap. While I need a body close above this opening gap that is going to confirm that it is reaching until that area. After taking the partial, I'll hold the trade until this area. I will put my stop loss now below the order block here. This is that order block. I put my stop loss below that order block. Brother, you trailed your stop loss too fast. No, I didn't trail my stop loss too fast. I trailed it depending on the price action. So it should not breach the low of that order block, to tick below that order block. So I will put my stop loss over here, which is going to be 5 handle now. How far this can that can fall, we'll go for the consecutive order block. This is the mean threshold of this consecutive order block. Don't want to see anybody close below this line. Even if one body close below this line, the very next body has to close above that line, because this is the 50% of that order block. Let it happen, whatever it happens over here. Let's focus on the giveaway. I'm going to close the entries and would love to choose the winner. So here I will go for 10 people, and then I will put them into a race here in the dark race. I'll put them into a race. Whoever is going to be the winner, I got a stop out here. Whoever is going to be the winner, I will give the account by the confirmation from the Discord. Let's go for the winner. Bindas Gamer. I never read your name before. I think you are new here. But congratulations, brother. Let's go for the next one. Juan Carlos Posada. Juan Carlos, I read your name before. Congratulations, brother, for the race. Let's see if I am going to be a winner as well. Saina P12, you are also new. Congratulations, brother. Saina. Virat Sharma. Congratulations. I can see that all of you are new here. Del FX, you are not new, if I'm not wrong. I always try to remember your name actually. That's why I can say who is new and who is older. Small fish, new people. Congratulations, brother. Abdul Moti, he is very, very, very new. Abdul Moti. Madi, did you enter? Let's go. Shape up, new. Congratulations, brother. And the winner, Pazitic. Wow. Lot of new people. So 2 more guys. Let's see if one am Imara 10. And the last guy. Oh, okay. So he was the last one. Yeah, he was the last one, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, they're the last one was there. Francisco, if you are not the winner, what can I do, man? It's just about the luck. I'll put them into a race and let's wait for the next week, man. In the Let's go. Okay. Members only chat, members only live. Everything will be start again after Hajj. I will do start. I will focus on members only later. Okay, after the Hajj. Let's go for the race, and I will do some giveaway only for the members as well. Everything I will start to do because I will get a lot of like funded account and I will give them to you all. Here we can see the winner. If you are not with us in our Discord, I'm going to say that, brother, I will be very sorry to give you the account. Okay, if you are the winner, make sure that you are with us in our Discord and you have to 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Juan Carlos Posada. Congratulations, brother. Please give a message here. Juan, can you please give a message over there, brother? Juan. Okay, Juan Carlos Posada. Please give a message. Wow, 2 in a row. Today I will work harder in the race. Hey, Juan, just give a message to our Discord, brother. Hey, I won. Okay, Jesse Posada. No, you're not the guy. Juan, please confirm it through our Discord. Please confirm it, brother. Congratulations, brother, but please confirm it. If you don't confirm, then I have to choose another one. Yes, I am Juan Carlos Posada, short name Jesse Posada. Okay, okay, Jesse Posada. Now please tell me, Jesse Posada, you are the same guy? Juan, just write it down to the YouTube. I'll get the confirmation, brother. Just tell me that, are you the same guy? Write it down to the YouTube. Five handle loss, right? Five handle. Is it huge to you? Juan Jesse Posada on Discord. Oh, okay. Thank you, brother. Thanks for confirming. Please accept my friend request. I will let you know what you should do. After the consolidation, if you should not do anything over there. You should not do anything over there. I took a buy, which is 5 handle loss. Just 5 handle. Remember that. Just 5 handle. I'm going to take another trade here. If it take me another trade for partial is 28 handle. Target is going to be 44 handle. Just let's see if it can take me. Market came to this last fair value gap from 1 minute chart. Unfortunately, it didn't take me actually. Last fair value gap, that was the market structure shift, was not any kind of fair value gap here. So I was looking for the buy from that order block because there was no fair value gap. Reacted from this trap fair value gap, trade that fair value gap, get the market structure shift with a fair value gap. Was trying to take that sell from this fair value gap until this low, or in other words, until that low and even much more lower. Was looking for buy because the reaction from the constant encroachment, this market went exactly to the last fair value gap from 1 minute chart. More importantly, trade that the bearish order block from 15-minute chart, fall again. So we'll see if it can give me the entry opportunity now. Is that clear, brother, why I was looking for sell? I should not go for this trade now because it has already traded the first presented gap. It has already traded that. I should not go for the sell now, but still I will try to catch that on 13 handle loss. 5 handle buy, 5 handle loss, will take 13 handle loss again. This area should not be traded. If I would love to trade, here is my confident area to trade. Either the buy will work or the sell will work. This is the confident area to take the sell or buy, whatever I do, because it is outside of the consolidation. Why you are taking sell above the first presented gap? You see, I will take the partial exactly to the top of this first presented gap. I will take the partial over here. Then I will put my stop loss to the break even. If this hold the market the way it has hold the market here, perfectly it hold the market over there. If it hold the market here and send the market higher again, I'll get a stop out to the break even. But in the meantime, I'll get my partial. That is why if my entry was here somewhere, okay, above the first presented gap, now I wouldn't go for this trade because I am not able to take the partial. This is a low probable entry now because market has already traded the area I was looking for the partial here. It has been traded already, that area. Still, I will go for this trade because the stop loss is 13 handle only. So I will try to catch that run again, and by believing that it is going to take that liquidity. It's a very clean liquidity. All of this liquidity, trendline liquidity. So I would love to catch that liquidity should be taken. No, it's not valid, Sachin. It's not valid. It has to trade the higher time frame period. If there is no higher time frame period, no trade is valid. It has to trade the higher time frame period. Remember, this is a low probable entry. Why? Because this market has already traded the area I was looking for the partial. This was the area I was looking for the partial. It has been traded already, that area. That is how this is the low probable entry. How can I get or make the high probable trade from there? Wait for the order block entry. That means the highest up close body close candle that is going to trade this fair value gap. That is going to be your bearish order block. And then if the bearish order block is validated by a lower candle, then trade the entry, take the entry from that order block. That is the highly confirmed entry. But taking entry from this fair value gap is highly risky over here. I'm going for that because the stop loss is 13 handle. So if it take me, I'll try to catch that run just because of this 13 handle stop loss, and I will trail my stop loss as soon as possible. I'll get the opportunity. I'll trail my stop loss. At the other hand, it has came back again to the top of this new week opening gap, new day opening gap, constant encroachment of the new day opening gap. It is reacting from those areas as well as it is reacting from this first presented gap. So I should wait for the confirmation entry as I'm going to close the stream very soon. So I will take that risk just because it is 13 handle stop loss. come back around the PM session. It will be so beautiful price action around the PM session. I believe that. The sell from this gap is highly risky. 90% if you say do or die, this is the risky entry ever. How can you make the entry more confident from the order block? This is where I look for the order block entry. Is this the order block to you, brother? No, it's not the order block to me. It's not the order block by any means. It's not the order block. One session is very difficult. You don't need to trade that session. Come back again around the next session. If it is difficult to you, no need to trade that specific session. Wait for the next session. It's gonna be beautiful. The next session is always gonna be the beautiful session. তুমি কই? আমি তো বাসায়। হ্যাঁ, আসবো তো। কোন জায়গা আছে এক্স্যাক্টলি? Very difficult to stop us happen to brother. What will be lunch or PM session focus? No, lunch hour. I never would love to trade the lunch hour, but PM session will be beautiful. I believe that around the lunch hour, if it closes below the 50% of that weekly new week opening gap, then the PM session will keep falling. But around the lunch hour, if it closes above that hourly gap, then it will start to keep going higher for that buy side liquidity. So this all I'm expecting from the lunch hour. Lunch hour has to decide where now it is in consolidation mode. So until it is in consolidation mode, nothing is confirmed over there. I have to wait for the confirmation. Sachin, I'm not ignoring it. I'm in live streaming. I have to frame the setup. Why don't you guys get my point? I have to frame the setup. I'm not asking any of you to copy my trade. I'm not asking any of you. At the beginning of this stream, I clearly told that no buy is valid until this is not broken. No buy is valid. As well as until the market, where is my new week opening gap? I don't know what happened to my new week opening gap, but there has to be the new week opening gap. I guess it is here. I have no idea how did it came here, but whatever it is, until the market doesn't close below the 50% of the new week opening gap, no sell is valid. How did it went over there? Is that a new chart? Okay, I will fix it later. But in the meantime, no trade is valid. But as I'm in live, I have to frame some trade. So I'm framing the trade. That's all. I have to frame the trade. I'm framing the trade. If you ask me, are you going to trade this area? Absolutely not. I will let this run go. Everything I'll let them go. I don't need to trade this market. Simply, I don't need to trade this market. I will wait for the PM session. We'll wait for the confirmation. If I get the confirmation, I will trade that. If I don't get the confirmation, I don't I don't want to trade that. If it is very weak, don't take it. If the sell is very weak, then don't take it. Simple, brother. But what happened here? Why this came here? Either way, it is working. I have no idea why it is like reacting like that. Okay, I'll fix it later. Okay. So we're going to ignore that, or after closing above one of fair value, it's safe to take buys. Of course, I told that after closing above this fair value gap, it is safe to take the buy. Or below the constant encroachment of the new week opening gap, it's safe to take sell. So this is a very come on now. Okay, I'm already in the trade. I don't know why it didn't enter. It should enter. Okay, I should be entering into the market, but I don't know why it didn't enter. This is going to the first partial here, and the target will be there. So let it go the way it would love to go. I'll fix that later. Okay, I have no idea why it is happening like this way. All of my lines are over here now. But please, if you think it is highly risky, no need to trade this market. Okay. Come back around the PM session. Around the PM session, if it is a good price action around PM session, then trade the PM session market. It's your choice, brother. You wanna take sell or you wanna take buy, it's your choice. But if any of you take the sell, you have to take the partial over here. This has to be your partial. If you don't take the partial over here around this 28 handle and put your stop loss to the break even, you're gambling. Just remember that things. If any of you took that entry. But here the best way to take entries are to from the order block. See you guys around the PM session. I will try to come to the Discord live. If I don't come, then I will try to frame some trade in our Discord. Okay. So until then, cheers, guys.